存在だけどいつしか目標に変わってたライバルも苦戦やないといけない Everybody fight it out Oh yeah やっぱりは挑戦チャレンジだしどこまで行っても果てはなし上には上俺が最初なりゃいい果たされそうにない簡単なわけなんてない見れば簡単ろ見下ろされて変わりベスが切られたって笑ってやるのさ
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fireball. Here tonight, we are presenting you with none other than our Shodown pay-per-view. I am your host, Greg Fryer, alongside my co-host here,
Daquan.
And tonight we have an absolutely stacked show, and we're kicking off with what some may call a grudge match here with our first match of the night. As you can see right here, this is Amaya Koyanagi, and coming off of a loss in the Fatal 4-Way qualifier for that 4-count world title match, he had a score to settle with Kishi Kadakawa, and tonight he aims to settle that score.
Amaya thought he had that match won, really. If you go back and look at it, he had him up for the suplex pile driver. He was going to hit it on the ladder too, but Kishi scouted it. Kishi got behind him with a chop block. And it was all Kishi from there. He hit him with a King Kong knee drop from the middle rope and put him in a crossface, arm trap crossface. Won the match. We didn't think he was winning that match either. The Fatal 4-Way, all odds were against him. Unlucky for him, he didn't win that 4-count belt. But tonight he is trying to beat Amaya Koyanagi for the second time.
Absolutely, and speaking of that 4-count title, we are going to see that later on tonight too, involving another man part of that Fatal 4-Way. Mark Thorne challenging none other than Akio for that belt. But first, we have this score to settle as we see Amaya settling into the ring. And his opponent, as we said, was in that 4-count title match. He came up just short against another one of Fireball's very own in Akio Takagi. But Kishi, I feel like he's a little bit reinvigorated right now. He's on a run that we didn't come to expect from someone like Kishi Kadakawa, the Green Guardian, one of Fireball's very own staples.
Man, this man got some sense knocked into him into the first match that was televised for Shodown. For Burning Blood, Akio versus Kishi. He didn't have a good standing. I like bringing it up a lot. It's funny, but this man has improved significantly. He's been going to the dojo, been training with the Young Tigers, and he's learned so much from El Tigre and all the other trainers that this man, the new man, this man's got a whole new moveset. And I'm sure Amaya's gonna have his hands full tonight.
Absolutely, and as we said, Kishi does come into this match with the advantage as we are underway. As the last time these two met, Kishi did come out on top. It was the Fatal 4-Way, but surviving outlasting three other men is quite the feat here from Kishi, especially at his age. Amaya, though, coming in with a chip on his shoulder, immediately going quick into striking, into the powerbomb, and working away on those knees of Kishi Kadakawa as he drops back, putting some pressure right onto that knee and that thigh area. Obviously, Kishi, the smaller man, getting almost dwarfed a little bit by Amaya here tonight.
Man, Amaya's a freak, man. Like this man can fly from the top rope at his size, or this man can kick your head off of the roundhouse. This man can run at you at speeds that I haven't seen. But I got a question for you though. Who you think's winning this match? Because this isn't a Fatal 4-Way elimination. Both men are fresh, going one-on-one. Who do you think wins?
So, my admitted bias brought in here, I think Kishi has all the momentum to keep rolling in a situation like this. And I think a win for Kishi would be big in his standing in Fireball, being able to win that Fatal 4-Way, win a singles match against another guy who is a perennial contender. I think this could be something that propels him to another shot, maybe at that 4-count title. But Amaya is not going to be a slouch, as you see that headbutt, this big, just tossing gutbuster there, for lack of better terms. Kishi's got a lot to prove here tonight, and I think if he wants to show that, that four-way wasn't the fluke, that his age isn't getting to him, a win over Amaya as a quick kick out at 1 here. A win over Amaya is the perfect way to do that.
I don't know, man. I think Amaya he's going to be too much for him in this match. Amaya scouting him out in the Fatal 4-Way match. I think Amaya he learned Kishi. He's learning how Kishi works, and he saw him in that Fatal 4-Way elimination. He saw him in the 4-count title match. And he's throwing him about. This man's keeping him on his feet. He's trying to distract him, trying to keep him on his feet, on edge. And I think that's where Kishi doesn't need to be right now.
Absolutely. As these two men both are just going at it on the outside, you saw Amaya with that, just grabbing him by the face and slamming on the floor, and Kishi able to respond a few moments later with that gorgeous German, looking for a roundhouse off that rebound, but Amaya just too quick to fall to the ground. But Kishi, as we see his striking prowess here, definitely the better striker of these two men, but the power, size, maybe even speed advantage goes to Koyanagi in this match, as we see Kishi just comboing into a Northern Light suplex here.
We do have a 20 count here in 5, so no rush to get back in the ring from Kishi.
Absolutely. And, making use of the outside may be good to wear down a guy like Amaya. As we saw in that Fatal 4-Way, it takes quite a lot to put him away. And, weapons were involved and other people were involved, bigger, scarier men and, quicker men. So maybe using that outside to his advantage was good, as Kishi taking a moment, saluting to the crowd, as Amaya maybe just getting his legs underneath him a bit after that altercation.
Listen, when you have that 20 count, you take as long as you want. You're on a free count. You just take as long as you want. Get your breath.
Absolutely. Is now Kishi going to the top, looking for a double foot stomp there, but Amaya's out of the way and able to take advantage, grabbing him and just a boot square across the chin, and off the ropes immediately, and following it up with a knee drop.
The height he gets on there is impressive.
And the way he's chaining all of these strikes together here, quite impressive. But Kishi going to catch one on the Dragon Screw leg whip, taking down Koyanagi onto his back, and able to, call out the move before it happens, catching the foot. But same with Amaya, and here we go, spinning into a slam. Oh man. And then some step kicks, shades of Toshiaki Kawada coming in there, but Kishi sprints in, gets caught. Beautiful, just tossing suplex into a submission attempt here, counter mutilation, but Kishi able to catch the ropes with his heel and get up, quickly dropping Koyanagi on his arm. Stomping a knee combo there, but Koyanagi a little bit fired up, gets up, clothesline. Kishi's sat against the ropes, pushing him into the corner, kick to the back to get out, and these two men is very competitive so far.
Bumping into each other.
And now Koyanagi gonna hang him up over the top rope there and move forward onto a couple shots to the arm, maybe a target that he's found here into a pinfall attempt. 1, 2, and not going to be enough. Koyanagi, I think maybe still underestimating Kishi a bit, but there has been quite the competitive fight here as we see a beautiful brainbuster floating into the pinfall. And Kishi out quick. Kishi
got a neck of steel on him.
He does. I mean, he's taken more of those moves than I'd wager almost anybody else on the roster. Maybe looking for some sort of suplex variation of his own there. But Amaya says no and fires back again with the brainbusters into the pin. 1, 2, and Kishi out at a deep 2. Held on a little bit longer there. Maybe needing to buy a little more time for the kick out. Now Amaya is starting to fire on all cylinders, looking for maybe a German again. Reversed by Kishi. Go behind. Shot to the back into another Northern Lights. Kishi, beautiful suplex execution so far. This match is once more working away. Elbow to the crown of the head. A few stomps, just kind of adding insult to injury. And as Amaya tries to find his footing, Kishi goes up top, maybe looking for something here. And I don't even know what you'd call that. Looked like it was going for an axe handle.
Balls across his face.
Yeah, looked like it was going for an axe handle. Ended up just A little bit of insult, and I don't know that Amaya appreciated that. Quickly turning it back on the offensive, but Kishi not going to stay down for long, pulling down on the arm, and now making him regret that decision. To the outside, a shot to the head. No, Kishi fires back Enziguri, and to the outside we go once more. Kishi quick to follow.
Man, I don't know. Amaya got that combination in earlier, that deadly combination with the quad kicks, and the line into the corner, and those were nasty. And I think they might have, they might be the difference in this match, honestly. But Kishi still staying in it. I mean, he kicked out of that brainbuster at 1. I don't know how he did that.
That's a fighting spirit of the Green Guardian that lives within Kishi Kadakawa as he continues to fight on. Quick high kick avoided, but then goes low, catches him, overhand shot. Now looking for just a quick snap suplex into a beautifully executed cover. 1, 2, and I don't quite think that's going to be enough to put away Koyanagi. And Kishi, maybe he was thinking top rope again, but thought about it, decided to opt for the knee to the side of the head, and now decides for the top rope. Maybe just thought he needed that extra shot in. Double foot stomp, connects to the stomach. And then stomping away. Oh, here it is, that arm trap crossface.
Hold on.
Back to the well.
Oh, this could be it. This could be it, just like last time. Amaya stuck in the arm trap crossface. Oh, the ropes. See, there was no rope to worry about in that fatal 4-way.
Right, and oh, here we go, though, that high ankle exploder. The Kishi Kadakawa exploder, beautifully executed. And it's not going to be enough. Koyanagi out of 2. Kishi thought he had him there. That crossface, that exploder, 2 patented moves of Kadakawa. Not going to be enough to put away Koyanagi in this match. As here we see a few more quick shots, stomp to the arm, looking to soften him up, maybe for that one more time, going for that crossface. As here we see another pump handle suplex. These suplex variations coming out fast and furious, as now the knees are decided.
This man is a monster, a master at body throwing. Like, this man's tossing you across the ring with busted open. Did he bust it open with that one?
It looks like one of those knees did bust open. Koyanagi can't quite get a good look at where yet, but I do believe there is some blood on his forehead. But that may have awoken the beast inside of Amaya. Amaya definitely not afraid to bleed his own blood. As here we go off the ropes, another knee drop. Maybe looking to return the favor to Kishi here as he's just kicking, scraping his boot right across his forehead, the bridge of his nose. Maybe looking for a little bit of color himself as now he gets him up to the feet. But Kishi, twisting brain buster. 2, and not going to be enough. Koyanagi, as I said, just bleeding on the forehead, just over his eye there, starting to almost run into his hair. And Kishi,
when Amaya sees red, I think that might be a game changer. I think this man's gonna get pissed.
Absolutely.
Pissed. I wouldn't want to blood in my face.
Oh, and just picking him up, dropping him into the boot, kick to the back. Amaya definitely fired up, though, as here we see a German. He holds on, maintaining that waist control. A Dragon still holding on. And then he's going to cross the arms here. Straight jacket German suplex into the cover. 1, 2, and not going to be enough. Kishi fights on to see another day. Up to their feet now, looking for something to do with the arm. Maybe a hammerlock, gets it up over the shoulder, but Kishi down to a knee, firing some shots into the waist. Lets go of the grip to Koyanagi. Quick kick from Kishi, looking for that suplex. Koyanagi steps back, able to grab him, take him down, and this is just a full-on mount. Some palm strikes. Kishi covering up, but Amaya gonna opt to just grab him and slam him.
Ooh. I think Amaya's trying to get blood. I think Amaya's some color that isn't just green on Kishi Kadakawa.
Absolutely, is Kishi now fighting back. Quick knee to the gut, axe kick to the back of the head. The athleticism of a man his age cannot be understated. Kishi,
man, I can't even stretch like that. God damn, I get like up there.
He fights like he's 20, well into his 40s, and that's all I really have to say about this man. Is again that double foot stomp. 2 for 3 so far this match as he finally goes for a cover after this one. 1, 2, and it's just not gonna be enough. And I don't think Kishi can even believe it.
You're gonna need 10 more of them high angle explosions to take this man down.
As these two, a battle of strikes, each one catching the other, going blow for blow. Suplex beautifully executed onto his neck goes Kishi. Amaya now again going back to the well, working on that leg, those knees, making those suplexes that much harder to throw, his weight that much harder to carry, as he is already the bigger man, working on the arms, limb by limb, piece by piece, dismantling him up to the head now. And Kishi had enough, firing an up kick, and then Amaya fires right back.
Amaya leaving no stone unturned. This man is going after every body part on Kishi. Body parts I didn't even know Kishi had. A third nipple. I don't remember something.
As again, shots to the head. I think he might have cut Kishi with those boot scrapes. I don't know if you can see it on his forehead there, but there is some blood. And those step kicks, those Kawada kicks, dropping Kishi. Is this going to be enough? Koyanagi into a fall. 1, 2, and oh, Kishi out of the 2. Kishi not going to lose through a few kicks to the face. At least not easily. As now Amaya again just... That brutal power. I don't know how else you could even describe that. Other than brutal power with that. Just grabbing his face and slamming him to the floor as that exploder! Kishi with the exploder!
That's it.
And it's not! On the Fireball logo! And Kishi not able to get the job done. Amaya powering out of that second exploder that we've seen out of Kishi Kadakawa today, kick to the back. Up kick from Amaya, shot to the face, catches him, but Kishi spins through. Just a good old DDT. The momentum in this match has gone back and forth more times than I can count, as now Koyanagi grabs him, looking for that same position he had him in before, and again gonna hang him up on the top rope with that stun gun. Stomps one more time off the ropes. You can see just how much blood he has lost in this match as he goes for the knee. And now the stomps into a cover.
He's trying to finish it.
And it's not enough. Kishi's never say die attitude runs and courses through his veins, and I think both of these men will fight to the death, but this may just be the death of Kishi.
This move. I'm making a kick out of this move.
Dropped on his neck. That suplex pile driver, and that's a 3. And Koyanagi picks up the victory in an absolute war against Kishi Kadakawa. And I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that cannot be understated just how competitive our first match was. Going back and forth with suplexes, brain busters, kicks. Oh my. I mean, it was unreal that this was just match 1 on the card. What a war from these two men.
I don't know how you follow that up. They displayed everything in that fight. I say fight because this wasn't a match. This was 2 men beating the living hell out of each other. I mean, I don't know how you follow this up, really.
I don't know either, but there you see the bloodied warrior, but the winner of this match, Amaya Koyanagi, gets his back. All right, and you know, a lot of title matches tonight, so why don't we hop into one right here, second match of the night, no waiting, as we have none other than 4 Count's men's title on the line here in this contest, as we see first the challenger.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's my dude right there. That is the Brooklyn Brawling Bison Brawler breaking Brodies since 1996. That is Mark Bourne, baby. That is my dude. That is our dude. He is the best Gaijin to step foot in Fireball.
That is quite the claim. I don't know if Dickie Rose would be very happy.
And you know what else he is? He is our next 4 Count champion, baby.
Are we making that claim right here? Right now?
That's the guy. That's the guy.
That's quite the claim, but Mark Thorne, one hell of a Gaijin. I can't take that away from him. His power is unbelievable. He is he is one of the strongest men to ever come through Fireball, and that says a lot considering the men and women we have had across our roster through the years. It's just, I don't know, there's just something about him, his power.
Let me tell you something. This match wasn't made for the 4 Count belt. Mark Thorne challenged Akio without no belt, nothing on the line. He wanted to show there was only one mountain in Fireball, and that was him.
Well, Mark may have that opinion. The general public does not, as here we see the 4 Count champion. A mountain of a man in his own right. And maybe the scariest competitor ever to come from Fireball. I'll say it. I think he is the most intimidating guy ever to grace Fireball.
I can't really take anything away from him.
This is Akio Takagi, and this man is a monster. In stature, in size, in strength, in speed for his size, in the way that he is so calm about just annihilating. He made Kishi Kadakawa look like a toddler. He has manhandled Young Tiger after Young Tiger. He is the first ever 4 Count. What are we gonna say?
This ain't no Young Tiger. This is Mark Thorne. It's Mark Thorne, baby. And I can't take nothing away from Akio. Akio, not many people talk about him. But he adapts so well to any circumstance he's ever been in. He is consistently getting better and better as we see him. As we saw last time, he fought a Young Tiger. That Young Tiger got the better of him at some point. I can tell you right now, Akio has looked with them, he's watched back that match, and he knows exactly what to do to make that shit not happen ever again.
Absolutely. And it can't be understated that, he's still relatively, new to this whole business. He's not an old man. Akio is in the prime of his wrestling career, if even that far yet. And those mistakes are normal. So I don't think we have a lot to worry about regarding him. As here we see the challenger, Mark Thorne. He looks like he is absolutely ready for a brawl. And of course the champion, sporting the black and yellow, Akio Takagi, holding on to that 4 Count title, doing Fireball proud.
He's been through some fights, and he definitely won those fights.
Absolutely.
Looking at the belt.
It's raised
Mark
high.
Thorne looking at this future.
His future. All right, pal. Here we go. Stretching last minute. Underway we are now with this match. And Akio coming right out of the gates looking for a grapple with Thorne. Going to fire away with a knee strike and a few shots. Some heavy ones. Belly to belly suplex.
Let me tell you something. When was the last time you saw a man Akio on like that?
I don't know if I've ever seen Akio get thrown, but as we said, Thorn might be the strongest guy ever in Fireball. And some early control is to be expected. You know, he is an animal. He is the brawling bison. But Akio is not going to stand there and just let Thorn beat on him, as you see that big forearm to the corner. Stomp to the chest and just pulling him up, and look at that, just tossing him back. The shoulder tackle out of Thorn, though.
Oh, let me tell you something. The only time you would meet a man like Mark Thorn in Japan is when people are running and screaming when Godzilla is stomping around. This man is huge. This man is dominant, and he is a monster. You call Akio a monster. I call this man a monster because he's more. He's more monster. You get more monster. More monster than Akio.
More monster than Akio. I mean, right now he certainly does look to have the advantage in the match, but I wouldn't count Akio out at any point. We've seen how easy it is for him to put somebody away on a dime. It took him less than 5 minutes to beat Kishi. You've brought it up so many times. Oh, the powerbomb, though. Into the cover. 2. Maybe Akio underestimated Mark a little bit here as that elbow comes through, leaping into the air. Clips him, kick. Just an odd shot, twists the arm now. Just kicking him square across the chest. Goes to the knee drop. Thorn rolls out of the way. And now Takagi going to send him into the corner. Oh, that big chop. And smashing him face first into the turnbuckle. And then the forearm. And the boot scrapes, just face washing him. Not once, but thrice. And an up kick from Thorn. And an up kick from Takagi. Now going to go to work on the arm. Up and
this is definitely Akio's biggest challenge.
Oh, absolutely.
So
to this point, I'd argue this is the biggest test he's had. You know, he's dangerous. He is strong. He is fast. He is determined. It's just oh my lord!
He threw him. He threw him and caught him back in the fucking in the chokehold.
Just up and down into this choke. But Thorn does not care. I think his neck might be a little bit too thick, and oh my. Just smashed him. I think that might have.
Oh, he didn't like that. He didn't like that chokehold one bit.
I don't know. I feel like that might have messed up Akio's nose. Just that face hitting the mat like that. Thorn is not happy with that chokehold. Now gonna apply one of his own. Maybe forcing him to look into the camera if he's gonna submit.
It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, but it does the job.
I don't think that's going to be enough, though. Is Akio just going to, just grab his foot and brute force his way out of submission. Ducks out of whatever he was going for. Knee to the gut from Thorn comes through, though. And now he's going to get advantage of the situation. Up on the shoulder, down behind, and a chop block to that knee. Akio playing it smart. Going to take out the big man's legs. As now we get a cloverleaf of sorts and just breaks his back.
Oh, along the knees of Akio.
Oh, up he gets him, and oh, Thorn!
Ooh.
A little bit too hefty.
You do not see that from Akio. God, ooh. Big ass punches to the side of his head. Side of the dome, that can knock you out.
It absolutely could, as he gets him up on the shoulders, fireman's carry position, but Akio firing away with 3 elbows and then some palm strikes to the stomach, up and over from Thorn, as he is going to follow up and over to the outside. And I'd argue this might be where he has an advantage. And Is that to the gut? Is that to the groin? I couldn't quite see.
Listen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ref ain't call it. Ref ain't call it.
Maybe a little bit of leniency there from the referee, as Thorne stomping where the sun don't shine, and then's going to toss Akio.
Mark Thorne making him earn his spot, making him earn that 4-count belt. Let me tell you something. Mark Thorne could have been in that. He was in the contendership for that 4-count belt. He was in our contenders match.
He was.
However, he did come up short. They come up short for Kishi. How things could have been so different if he was in that match instead of Kishi.
Oh, but that suplex, that deep Saito, quick snap, and maybe looking to grab him here and put him away. The Uranagi. Akio's beaten so many people with that Uranagi, and this may just be another one on the list.
High in the air. 1, 2.
Thorne not going to fall casualty to the first Uranagi of the match. And maybe firing him up. Here we go, pouncing him.
Oh my God.
Those are closed fists. We do not allow those, ladies and gentlemen. But Mark Thorne.
Man, you saw the ref. Ref turned his head. He said, you know what? I ain't trying to mess with that.
It's referee's discretion, and I think neither of these men want this match to end in disqualification, as Akio has a chip on his shoulder and something to prove, and Mark Thorne wants to be the baddest man, as here we see a cravat, and just tossing him like he's nothing, finally adjusting to that weight of Mark Thorne, as the shoulder tackle meets the chop there, and I think just the brute force and the size of Thorne was enough to push Akio through, as now he's going to toss him up and over the top and go back to the outside, maybe where he feels most comfortable in this match. Count starts again. Remember, it is a 20 count, but the title cannot change hands through a count out, as here we go, a power bomb onto the outside, and a power bomb again onto the outside.
You saw when Mark Thorne was getting out the ring to chase down a beaten Akio. He on the ring post, nonchalantly getting outside the ring. I think he's taking his time. I think I think he doesn't think much about Akio. We saw when he was talking, challenging him on the Fireball Twitter account. Mark Thorne, he did take him a bit lightly, didn't he? He made fun of him. Got a young tiger, I think. Put a paper bag over his head. Put a picture of Akio on it. Beat up a young tiger. Called him a big B. A big B. He called him a big B. And I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to be called a big B.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't call Akio a big B. Not in the way that Mark Thorne did. As we can see here, Akio doesn't take too kindly to insults, and he may not be one for words, but he certainly is one for action, as these two men, now having crossed the 10-minute mark in the match, have just been going for it. Back and forth with the action is now Mark Thorne maybe looking to put an end to it. The kick to the gut is going to get caught by Takagi, and then quick with the double palm strike, but Thorne is not going to stay down, firing back with some quick shots. Kick to the stomach, a chop, another chop. He gets him up. What do we have here? Just the shoulder breaker.
Ooh, shoulder breaker. Nice sweep there. Both men's moves are pretty similar in the sense of the Uranagi that Akio hits and the shoulder power bomb that Mark hits. They both put him up in the air, and they let gravity do the work from there. They don't follow him down or anything. It's you go down and I stay up.
Oh, here we go again, tossing him up that same rear naked.
Just like probably a naked self. Throwing him up in the air.
The ref says it was the ropes. I didn't see it, but Akio not going to fight the referee on this one. I think that was more of a I can do this again, don't tempt me type thing from Takagi. Maybe just showing off a little bit, as these two definitely are not on the best of terms. As here we see that half and half. Beautifully executed suplex back up to the feet. Palm strike's going to get caught. Thorne's going to miss, though. And the two lock up once more. Quickly tossing him into the corner, and that forearm.
I don't know. I think Mark's stamina is depleting a bit quicker than Akio's.
I think so. It's just the constant strikes and just attack and just using his own legs to sit on the legs of Thorn and nullify that. Just big lariat from out of nowhere. And it's almost a 3, but Akio gets the shoulder up, and I don't think Mark can believe it.
He had a new champ.
I don't think Mark can believe it, and I might have a little bit of trouble myself. That lariat looked like it would have put away. The best of him was the kick to the gut here.
It's got to be it. He's got him up. He's got him up.
Powerbomb. That Bison bomb, if you will, is not enough to put away the 4-count champion. It's not going to be enough. The shoulder's up, and Mark Thorn is not happy about it.
Well, how you happy? I thought that was a new champ.
I thought so too, and I think Mark did too, as he is tossing Akio around. I have not seen a display of strength like this from anybody in quite some time. It's just, again, back to the floor.
Mark is mad.
He caught him, and jawbreaker using that shoulder. Almost like an inverted type stunner there as he catches him to a power slam this time. Mark Thorn is on fire right now.
Look at that cut on the face of Akio too. Going after everything, really.
Oh, the headbutt. And to the arms.
I say don't headbutt a Samoan. I say don't headbutt a Bison.
Absolutely.
Horns, right?
Yes, they do. You mess with they say you mess with the bull, you get the horns, but you mess with the bison, and you get thrown around like a sack of potatoes. I have not seen Akio ever have this much trouble putting somebody away, but Mark Thorn... Oh, the disrespect! The slap! Oh my lord, that was bold by the Brawling Bison. As again, the shoulder tackle comes out. He just slapped Akio Takagi right across the face.
I thought I was dreaming it. I thought I made that up.
No, that really just happened. We witnessed it with our own very eyes. And I can't believe he had the gall to do something like that. And I don't think Akio can either.
Oh.
That Uranagi. Slamming him into the floor.
Soon?
Oh my lord, he kicked out. He kicked out of his second Uranagi. And middle of the ring, nowhere to go.
He's been going for this all night.
He caught him. Thorn is flailing. He might be fading. And there's the tap. The pass out. I don't think he's conscious.
The game plan all along.
And I think that was a statement at the end of that match from Akio Takagi. You know, we had mentioned you don't want to headbutt a bison because if you mess with the bull or the bison, you get the horns. But you mess with Akio Takagi and get choked out. The Uranagi planted him, and if that wasn't enough, the absolutely ruthless rear naked choke was. And your winner, and still the 4-count champion, Akio Takagi. Alright, and ladies and gentlemen, we cut backstage here, taking a look at our owner, El Tigre, and
Well, if it isn't the so-called legend, El Tigre. You know, you remind me a lot of my son. You know why? Because you are spineless and overrated. The fact that I had to stand to the likes of you, not only as a wrestler, but as a trainer, absolutely disgusts me. And let me not mention that you are going to be training a lot of people. This young Tiger system are going to be living up to a fraud. All of these fresh faces thinking that following the rules is what's going to get them to superstardom and fireball, when in reality, it's just going to make them blend in. They are going to be tasteless. They are going to have nothing. And they're all going to be bark because they got no damn teeth to bite with. They're not going to be able to stand on their own because they got no damn spine. They're not going to know what to do in the face of defeat because they lack some damn discipline and hardship. Everybody's been questioning my methods as a trainer and as a wrestler. But here's the thing. I've spent more time in this wrestling business than people have spent doing prison time. So I will not take anyone's opinion for account because I know what the hell I'm doing and you sure as hell don't. You are going to lead a generation of wrestlers to failure because they do not have a leader that is truly up to par. Let's take your own son, for example, the Fireball World Champion, and he is not even trained under you. Doesn't that tell you something? Doesn't that tell you that maybe that you are not all that you're made out to be? That tells me that clearly. The reason I'm telling this to your face is because I respect you enough to tell it to your face, but I hate you enough to not hold anything back.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Oh. Did he just slap El Tigre? After some shocking, to say the least, events backstage with, Dicky slapping our owner El Tigre in the face and having some
Shocking.
less
That
than
was a
polite,
sign of war.
less
That
than
was a
polite.
sign of war.
I can't believe that just happened. I hope El Tigre is okay. But for now, we move on to a different type of grudge, one that began over somebody being a little bit of a punk about a match, and will end in a hardcore match, as here we see Asuma Noro. Really good guy, somebody I don't understand how you could dislike, and his opponent tonight, Daiki Kaneko, has made an ass of himself many a times regarding this man, and I think tonight we finally see Asuma take care of the trash, and oh, what?
Oh my god! Oh my god, he got chainsaws!
Who gave him a chainsaw?
You can't use that, Daiki.
Daiki Kaneko on his way to the ring with a chainsaw and a durag.
That's a deadly combination!
Did you give him the durag?
Oh my god, I didn't give him the durag.
I'm not sure what else to say regarding this.
You get the chainsaw off him. You go get the chainsaw off him.
I will not be going to get that chainsaw. I hope the referee can take care of that, because that is a dangerous man with a... Oh, he put it down. Okay. Thank God. I don't know why he had a chainsaw, but quite the entrance from Kaneko there, as we are underway in a hardcore stipulation here. No countouts, no disqualifications, and not ending until one of them feels like they finished the other. Noro versus Kaneko will end here tonight, as Asuma gets started hot, just tossing Daiki around, as we kind of expected would happen in this match, to be honest. Asuma definitely the more skilled wrestler, and I mean the more well-liked wrestler, and with the less crazy, annoying, intolerable wrestler.
Are you done? Are you done?
I don't like Daiki.
He's an artist, okay? He thinks differently than others, and he thinks so profound. That match against Ashima that he was supposed to have, he didn't feel like having it. So you know what he did? He beat him up. It's a smart thing to do. That's a smart thing to do, is it not? You don't feel like having a match, beat the dude up.
It feels like a coward's way out, though, doesn't it?
Who got put through the table?
It still feels like a coward's way out.
You're making him sound like he attacked him from behind or something. He did, but
I was about to say, did you watch the same thing I watched? He did attack him from behind and put him through a table. Both those things happened. And Asuma didn't do
retaliation.
Asuma didn't do anything to Daiki. Asuma's done nothing to Daiki this whole time.
No. The last episode of Fireball, Asuma almost punched him.
Oh man, almost punched compared to being attacked from behind and put through a table. Definitely on the same level there.
You see, Asuma's gonna get what he deserves with this. No.
And to nobody's surprise, Kaneko, the first one to go grab a weapon. The kendo stick going to be a part of this match, and a few strikes and a quick drop kick to the back. They're going to drop Asuma. Quick sharp elbow to the gut there. And now just going to grab him. Fall away slam onto the outside, away from the padding. You love to see it.
What a coward, picking up a kendo stick.
Oh, beautiful shot right across that stomach there, and now just kind of almost taunting him a little bit. Kick right to that back, right where he landed that kendo stick shot.
But the agility of Daiki moving out the way.
You know, I'd like Daiki a lot more if he had a better attitude. You know, he seems like he's got all the talent in him. Oh, just the kendo stick to the knee.
Yeah.
Well, what are you cheering now? You were just complaining about Asuma using it.
Hey.
You're a hypocrite.
It's fair game. It's a street fight. What are you talking
You're
about?
You're a hypocrite.
It's a street fight.
You're a hypocrite.
I'm not that's a big word.
Either way, I feel like Daiki has all the potential and talent in the world to be, you know, a really good wrestler, but he's just a punk as he gets slammed Alabama style onto the outside like he deserves. If somebody could beat the respect...
I'm sensing a lot of hostility from you.
If somebody could beat the respect into Kaneko, I would like him. The issue is, he has no respect for anyone or anything. He's the kind of person who takes selfies during dojo time. He's the kind of person who skipped classes. He's the kind of person who thinks because he's good looking, he's going to get everything in life handed to him. And I can't stand people like him.
I'm sensing a bit of jealousy here. I'll be honest with you. I'm sensing a bit of jealousy here.
I'm not jealous of him.
Mr. Pryor.
I'm not jealous. I just think that he is a sorry excuse of a wrestler. I think if he had any ounce of respect for this business, I would like him a lot more. But he's not in this for the love of the game.
I'm sorry you think that way. I'm sorry you think that way, okay? But Daiki's trying to get ahead, and Asuma's a good man to get past. Because this man is one of the four men who were chosen for Shodown. So to attack this man right here, and take his place is a smart thing to do, and that is what he's going to do right now at this match.
Take his place. You think if he beats him, he's just going to magically get in Shodown? You think Kaito would put up with Daiki? You think Akio would put up with Daiki?
I think they'd be good friends.
I think you're delusional.
Very good friends. Agree to disagree then.
We can agree to disagree, as I enjoy watching Asuma put hands towards Kaneko here. And just absolutely...
And I enjoy that beautiful chop block from Daiki Kaneko. This man always getting the upper hand on Asuma. Asuma is a big, stupid brute.
Is that a hammer?
And hammer's a good weapon, is it not?
Where is he getting all these tools from?
Under the ring.
Did he go to a hardware store before this? First the chainsaw, now the hammer?
I don't know why you're complaining. It's a street fight. You want to see blood. I want to see blood. I want to see someone bleed. Maybe, preferably Asuma.
You know what? To be fair, this is a street fight. Both these men did sign off on this. But sometimes it's hard to watch. Especially when it's going in the favor of such an undeserving brat.
Okay, yeah, just call the match.
Anyways, Asuma taking the advantage on the outside here. Going for that beautiful... Oh no, not a power slam, but a backbreaker. Just a little bit of showmanship there. And looking to take those steps and put them to good use. Oh my lord.
Oh god.
Did he just throw them? He just threw the steps at Daiki. Daiki was lucky he was quick. Because if he was a second slower, he would have just been crushed by those steps. As now these step kicks to the face of Kaneko. You asked for blood and you might get it, but it just may not be in the way that you were looking for it, as here we are on the outside. Powerbomb attempt, maybe no, up and over from Kaneko. Oh no! Did you see his feet hit the railing there?
Oh, I did see that. That's nasty.
And then into the ring goes Asuma, and quick to follow is Daiki with that hammer again. Asuma sensing danger, rolls out of the way and hits a beautiful shoulder block, taking him down. Not looking to rely on the weapons here as he takes him to the corner. Overhand chops. 1, 2, 3, and down goes Daiki into the outside. Maybe looking to grab another... Oh, nope, just going back for those trusty steps.
Those aren't meant to be, thrown to people, Asuma. I don't know if you know this or not. You're supposed to, go up some steps, to the ring. Not use them as weapons.
Well, we might see something here, as up to the top goes Kaneko, but he's able to kick off the arm and escape from what may have been a surefire end to this match, as we see a beautiful suplex onto the... What looked like he might have suplexed him onto the handle of that hammer there. And now I'm going to look to maybe settle him into the corner again, and there he is. Up top again.
No, God, no.
Daiki's going to fight it off. Desperate times called for desperate measures, and that's twice Daiki has barely saved himself. Asuma's arm and shoulder hitting those steps there. And Daiki!
Yeah.
A little bit of returning the favor, for lack of better terms. And then one more for good measure.
Waiting for him to get up again.
And this time to the back.
Again, waiting for him to get up.
Oh my lord! I think he's bleeding.
At the edge of the stairs.
You can't even see Asuma. Buried under the steps. And out of the way of that knee drop. And quick to take advantage. Just a shot to the back. Kick to the gut, into the powerbomb position again. Up and over and onto the steps. To the outside. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, the stairs fell.
Oh.
That could have spelled disaster for both of those men. The ref quick to follow to the outside as this is just no holds barred. And what is this?
I don't know. Was he trying here?
Oh, whatever it was, shuffling through so many spots he couldn't quite get his power bomb is what it looked like it was supposed to be at the end there. Off, and Daiki looking under the ring once more. And this time he's pulling out a ladder.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Asuma
baby.
with the shot to the gut. able to make him drop the ladder, kick to the stomach again in that powerbomb position. He gets him up this time, though. And onto the apron! And oh no! Jesus Christ! And he's taking the other set of stairs. And oh my God! Oh, and into the barricade. And did he just throw his leg into the top of that ladder? Asuma getting innovative here as he now just smashes him into the barricade once more and then just beating on him on the outside. And I know this is a street fight, but in some ways I still feel for Daiki watching him get just... Oh! Jesus! This is almost hard to watch. And there's a beautiful elbow right across the face from Asuma.
Beautiful face. He got blood on it.
Not blood on his beautiful face. Look at the way he slides off the apron and a pinfall attempt right here on the outside in front of our 4-count logo. And he's going to kick out at a deep 2. I think Asuma may be looking to put Daiki out of his misery here. As the crowd begins to chant, but Daiki going to take advantage. He catches him.
Oh,
gut buster! Gourd buster onto the hammer. His chest hit the hammer, and not hammer to the arm. Hammer to the arm. And that shoulder tackle was just wild. And now suplex and beautifully executed. Brings him up, puts him down. Shot caught by Kaneko. Up. Looking to maybe hit. Was he going for Asuma's finisher there? I don't know. Either way, Asuma not taking too kindly to it. Tosses him across the ring. Kick to the stomach. Catches him. Beautifully executed Tiger Bomb. Where's the ref? I guess, I don't know where he was counting from, but I guess he got himself his angle and he counted the 3. Asuma Noro picks up the victory off the Tiger Bomb in a bloody affair. You gotta wonder what might have been the end of Daiki there. It might have been any number of those moves on the outside.
You think it was the power bomb going to the stairs? You think it might have been that?
That might have been part of it.
It might have been the body slam on the stairs. The ref can't even see from there. The ref can't even. What if he got his shoulder? He got his shoulder up. What if he got his shoulder?
I don't think Daiki was getting up anytime soon, as Asuma picks up the victory after a knock him down, drag him out street fight. An absolute war.
That was unfair.
What was unfair?
That was unfair on Daiki.
What?
Daiki didn't sign up for a street fight.
Yes, he did.
He didn't. You shut your mouth. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna.
And here we are, moving on to our next match tonight, and this time we have our tag title contest, as we are going to see the rematch from Burning Blood with Jin and June, the challengers, taking on Big Country, the champions. And here we see our challengers, Jin and June, making their way to the ring, looking to avenge their loss in their last tag title opportunity. These two men, two up-and-comers here in Fireball, looking to make a name, make a statement, earn themselves those tag titles, but Big Country are holding on to them things near and dear.
Jun Fujinami on the middle road there. He did get a win over Buck Hodges on half of the tag team champions on the last episode of Fireball. It was a big upset for Buck Hodges. He went off a beautiful submission as well, panicking for Buck Hodges. But we'll see how it goes tonight with Jerry Taylor in his corner.
Yeah, and I think Jerry and Buck, their size makes all the difference when it comes to tag matches. They may not have the most stamina, they may not be the quickest, but when it comes to just pure size and strength, these two are tough to match. Jerry Taylor is a massive man.
And yeah, that's a nice way of putting it, really. Big man, big guy.
I think one Jerry Taylor is about equal to the whole tag team.
I think it might be double Jin and June, actually.
Well, no matter how you want to look at it, the fact of the matter is the big men are the champions with the advantage headed into this match. As here we see in that corner the challengers, Jin and June, going up against the champions, none other than Big Country, Buck Hodges, Jerry Taylor, are reigning and defending tag team champions. The first time Big Country were able to retain and hold on to their gold. Is the second go-round going to be the same after June pulled off the upset against Hodges? The two of them looking to start this match off as we are underway. Buck, maybe having scouted June a little bit, or maybe just feeling a little bit more froggy this time around, able to quickly turn onto the offensive, making sure that he doesn't get lifted for that suplex, flatten him with a crossbody, stomping him out. And look at this!
Man,
submission of his own.
Submission straight away. These two men we saw from the last Fireball episode. The people I'm excited about is Jin and Jerry Taylor to get in the ring. I want to see how Jin and Jerry Taylor fare up against each other. They've been on break, been training, been watching the tapes. I want to see how they fare. If it's different from last time, because Jerry Taylor was the dominant force last time they met.
Absolutely, I think that'll be a big deal, and obviously, I think both these teams have some really stellar teamwork. But when it comes down to it, it's going to be who's able to work better as a team. It's going to pick this one up, as now June up top, that drop kick to his seated Buck Hodges. And then to the middle rope here. Oh, and he decides against whatever he was going for, but that gives Buck enough time to fire back. Quick open-handed chop to the chest, but going to float over is June into a nice little sit-out inverted DDT. Maybe looking for a tag here as he walks into his own corner, and he is. In comes Jin. Jin and Buck is a matchup we haven't seen a ton of, as he just fires off with 4 quick chops, picks him up, and maybe going to look to toss him here, and he does, just up and over. A little bit of power on display from the smallest man in the match. Knee to the stomach from Hodges. Going to miss the shot, but he's still going to take advantage. Looking for that fall-away slam. Elbows fired off quickly. Caught. Headbutt. Drops him.
Ooh.
And Buck not wanting to fight too much on the outside here. Gets into the ring. Flexes a little bit. and in from
I don't
behind.
know. I think those tag titles have gone to the head of Big Country. So they think they're the biggest and the baddest on the yard, and they might have been a Burning Blood, but when you train as hard as Jin and June probably have, I think they might have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see here the way that they've scouted it. I mean, even there, the lariat from Buck was blocked, and you know, it gave him enough time where he was forced to make a desperation tag, dive into the corner to bring in the bigger man, Jerry Taylor, coming in, and this is the matchup that really can define this match here. The biggest man in the match versus the smallest man in the match. Jerry Taylor and Jin squaring off is such a mismatch as you see a big knee strike, and I think it's going to have to come down to the striking here. If you are, you know, Jin, you got to be quick, you got to be innovative, you got to do what you can to try and, you know, keep him off his feet, off his center of gravity, and a quick tag isn't a bad idea, as in comes Fujinami.
Top on the head now.
Quick knees.
I wonder if the dome of Jerry Taylor. I know there ain't much going up in there of Jerry Taylor's head, but doing that damage still gonna cost him the match.
And now some more knees right across the chest, keeping him grounded, doing a good job of working him down. Now maybe looking to keep him cut off, keep it in their corner. Smart strategy here from Jin and June, but Jerry's having none of it. The power, no, June able to use his weight, push down Jerry Taylor, and then float into a cover here, but it's not even going to get to it too. Just not enough to keep down the big man as they go into that middle rope once more. And I don't know what happened there, maybe a stumble a little bit, but he definitely didn't get what he wanted to there. And Jerry's going to take advantage, big shot, just choking him over the top rope. And then a short arm lariat. Quick tag here from Taylor. In comes Hodges, and Fujinami looks for the tag, and in comes Jin. We got Jin and Buck Hodges squaring off here. Quick kick to the gut. A few quick shots. Ducks under, and a lariat.
Ooh. Last time we saw Big Country, they were faring up against the MO Tag Team Champions, Cut Pro Inc. back at Fighting Spirit. That match took a toll on both competitors in that match, both tag teams. Got real tired, real long match. We'll see if they still haven't recovered from that.
Yeah, absolutely. We did see quite the tag match there. Big Country putting their all into that one, and what was an absolute barn burner of a tag match. And you know, it takes a while to recover from things like that. You never know the kind of lasting effects those matches will have on you. As Big Country's look pretty solid so far, but you know, this is a different story even than the last time these two teams met. You know, I'd argue there was a lot less offense on the side of Jin and June in the last go-round, as Jin and June just looked to be flowing a little bit better in this match, have a little bit more control than they did the last time, as we see here the springboard, the tag, the 450 on to Taylor, and you know, I'm not going to say it's over because it's far from it, but it sure looks like Big Country aren't in control the way they were the last go-round.
Carrying him over to the corner again.
Quick kick, tossing him down, going up top again for that seated drop kick. Same thing he hit on Hodges earlier, and he's going to connect onto Taylor too. Taylor turning around, looking to crawl for a tag, but well done there, neutralizing his legs from Fujinami so he can make the tag himself. And now Jin comes in, looking to go to work onto Taylor, but gets just dragged down, slammed.
This match is really the opposite of what we saw at Burning Blood. I feel like the offense has been going to Jin and June in this match. I feel like they've been getting the most offense in. They've been getting the attacks and the hits, the licks. And it was just the exact opposite of what we saw at Burning Blood. Buck Hodges and Jerry Taylor, they dominated really in their last encounter. So it's weird to see how the dynamics change.
As the Falcon Arrow doing the deal. And then a quick little flash elbow not gonna connect. Hodges out of the way and just meets him with a boot. That Buck Hodges boot become quite the patented move for him, as that kick to the head might be enough to stir the momentum up here and send it into the way.
I think that's what won them their the tag match last time, that big boot.
Yeah, and you know, it definitely it changes the momentum, even just hitting us, not fully, but just enough to you know, swerve it their way. Just that kick that to the kneeling Jin has been enough for Big Country to take over.
You get hit with them size 15s. You get hit with them size 15s, you're done.
Yeah, and they were able to cut off the ring a while.
They're big. They're big. They're hard. He's probably got a disease on them.
They were able to cut off the ring a while, but it's not going to last. As now, the two tags happen. Fujinami and Taylor both come in, and Fujinami has kind of had Taylor's number to this point in the match. When they've both been in, it seems to have been going all the way of June, with the just constant knees and strikes towards the head, keeping him grounded for the most part. And again, looking to cut off the ring into his own corner, up against the ropes. You know, some forearms just straight to the spine, sending Taylor to the ground. But Taylor up quickly is just to get caught by some kicks. A few kicks to the face. Another quick roundhouse, a forearm, shot to the stomach, another forearm, off the ropes, into a beautiful back elbow. That was quite a combination in Fujinami.
that was a combination.
And then in behind, nice. Beautifully executed. And maybe going to drag him towards his own corner. Get him away from Hodges. No, just away from the ropes. Falling into a pin. Is Buck going to be quick enough to save his partner? Yes, he is. Only a 1 count before Buck gets in and sends him off. But Fujinami says that's fine. Drops into more knees. And I think Buck maybe looking to do something. The referee in his ear, though, he thinks twice and would rather not risk disqualification. As Taylor ducks a shot. Fujinami out of the way. Quick leg kick. Up kick. Gonna get reversed. And then just a beautiful wrestling takedown. Quick slam. Moving around. Fujinami definitely feeling the effects of that weight on him. As Jerry Taylor. Just power bomb.
Big power bomb.
And now back into the corner, or at least that's where he was looking. But Fujinami is able to fire back with a few quick, sharp elbows. And then, STO.
Ooh.
And no, Jerry Taylor up top is a bad sign. If you are Fujinami, as that King Kong knee drop connects. 1, 2, and I think that was the end. If Jin didn't make the save, Fujinami got absolutely crushed by the weight of Jerry Taylor there. As Jin, though, getting him up. Oh my lord! But Jerry, just too much weight. And just getting just struck repeatedly by both members of Jin and June there. But Jerry's going to find his way into the corner once more and go to work on that arm. Just using his boot for leverage as he pulls away at the arm. But second attack is not going to work. They go shoulder to shoulder. None of them the better for it. The kick's going to get blocked, and Jerry's going to make a quick tag to Buck, and Buck comes in. Quick knee strike. Shot's going to be reversed, fired back. Quick leg kick. And then he's going to toss him, and just stopping so he doesn't hit. Just stopping in time so he doesn't hit Jerry. And then back to those knees, rapidly firing.
Those knees have played a good part in his strategy. He's been getting them in, and nobody's found a chance to get out of it. No reversal found for both men.
Quick in here, cross-legged fisherman buster into their own corner. This is great positioning if you're Jin and June. 2, and out of the 2 is Hodges. Kick to the gut. What is this? The hammerlock. DDT. And oh my god. Is this going to do it?
That left him blind.
They call it a rope break, and into his own corner. Quickly able to tag in Fujinami.
And Buck's out of it.
Buck is definitely out of it. As here we see that beautiful flipping inverted DDT. Jerry Taylor's just not going to be quick enough to get in, and we've got new champions, ladies and gentlemen.
This was the exact opposite of what we saw at Burning Blood. The exact opposite.
Jin and
They had a
June.
game strategy going in.
I think you could call that an upset. Maybe the biggest one of the night. As
That was. I'm thinking.
the teamwork was just incredible there, and once Buck got hit with that DDT, and the blood dripping from his face, Jerry Taylor just wasn't quick enough to move to the opposing corner. And you know, sometimes you can't help it. You just aren't the better man, and tonight, Big Country weren't, as Jin and June walk away tag team champions. And we move on to our next match here tonight. This one is a highly touted contest between two favorites here in Fireball as we first see the challenger for the junior title here tonight. This is maybe the fastest rising young tiger ever. I don't think it's unfair to say that. A gifted athlete, a gifted professional wrestler. He may be the best striker we have on the roster outside of our world champion. An absolute prodigy in the world of wrestling. This is incredible.
This match, I've been looking forward to this match all night. This is the match that I personally want to see. This is a mix between different wrestling styles. We have the high flying style of Kendrick, and we have this man right here, the striker, a beautiful technician in Mono Hoshi. But this man has carried the junior division on his back for months now. This man is the king of the juniors. The king of the juniors.
He's not afraid to let you know that either.
Yes, sir. He is not afraid to let you know that. This man carries that title with pride, and he carries it on his back. He has dominated this division, and he will continue to do so. If this is his division, with that title or not, he is the junior to look out for.
I can't argue that. This man has been a staple. He has been the backing of the junior division for almost a year now. You know, maybe even more if you count, you know, the time before everybody was aware of the presence of this man who is undoubtedly the king of the juniors, the man who has brought attention to this title, the man who has gone, you know, out of his way to make open challenges anybody and everybody. He's beat Freddy, he's beat Akuma, he's, you know, went to Ammo, and he's fought, you know, former Fireball World Champions. You know, he is everything he says he is, and then some. And I think tonight we have a chance for one of the fastest rising ever to prove himself against somebody who has undoubtedly proven themselves. This is Hoshi's chance to make sure that his name is never forgotten, and this is Kendrick's chance to shut down another shooting star. You know, as there he is holding his title high, proud, the pride of the junior division, the face of the junior division. As he hands it over, Hoshi takes a look at what could be his future, what could be his, in a matter of minutes as that belt gets raised in the middle of the ring. Our crowd ready for an absolute war. The God Art style of Minoru Hoshi taking on the true king of the junior division, Kendrick, and we are underway. Hoshi wasting no time going in for a suplex, quickly pouncing onto Kendrick, and I think that's what you have to do against a guy like Kendrick. You cannot delay. He will beat you as fast as he possibly can. He is out here immediately up top into his comfort zone.
Orange drag, beautiful.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Showing his striking ability.
Oh.
Off the ropes. Oh.
Hoshi. did his homework. He saw that 6-1 line coming, able to catch him into a little bit of a lariat of his own, but Kendrick not one to take that lightly, no slouch, quickly hopping back into it, but Hoshi going to drop an elbow. You know, Hoshi, as much as he has evolved past the Young Tiger system, and as much as he is now, you know, a full-fledged, wrestler, he is no longer a Young Tiger, as you see a double armbar cattle mutilation style submission here. He keeps to the simplicity, to the basics of wrestling, which I appreciate. He doesn't need to be fancy. He likes to do simple things. The elbow drops, the kicks, the forearms, the chops, and he just tossed Kendrick to the outside. Maybe I spoke too soon there, but
let's talk about it a little. This is a big step. This is a big step up for Hoshi. I mean, he went from Sebastian Ramos, a gaijin, under the tutelage of El Tigre, to
a champion, to the junior champion, to a guy who has been undoubtedly one of one. You know, just that guy, for lack of better terms. I can't tell you enough how big of a step this is. Not to discredit Ramos. Ramos works very hard, but you don't see very many people make the leap that we've seen made by Hoshi in such a short amount of time. As Kendrick now with that beautiful crucifix bomb, slamming him down.
And I mean, he did find his way into America, and he was a part of the Battle of the Relentless. Made it out the first round against the Luchador with Overdose. Then he came up against Bill Dern. And Bill Dern, one of the greatest American wrestlers right now.
Absolutely.
And he held his own. He really did hold his own in that match, which is a crazy thing to see from a newly just from a young Tiger. Yes.
Yeah, he went from, being considered a young Tiger, somebody that people would look at and expect to come out here and borderline lose, somebody who people didn't think much of, to holding his own against people who will be remembered for ages, people who are highly touted, people who are Hall of Famers in their respective spots. And I think that speaks volumes as we see Kendrick, though, with that beautiful DDT. His athleticism and his flashiness cannot be understated either, as much as, some people may not appreciate the fact that he's kind of arrogant and shows out all the time. It's hard to take away from the fact that he is realistically maybe the most gifted athlete in wrestling today. There are very few people who can do what he does and do it so consistently and so well. He is an unbelievable athlete, an unbelievable showman. He's so entertaining. He's so fun to watch. And even if you don't like him, you can't help but be astounded by the power and the talent he possesses. Not very many people can go from doing, what he just did here, going from a suplex maneuver to a moonsault to a submission in the matter of seconds. The transition to transition to transition is taxing. It's mentally hard to do, and he is out here doing it flawlessly. As we see a sheer
Absolutely. That's beautiful. Hoshido, on the other hand, he was the first face that a lot of the audience has seen for Fireball, being on the first ever, not episode, but the first ever match that a lot of American audiences has seen for Fireball against Sebastian Ramos, and he came up with the win in that match as well. He is a part of Fireball if they can win, and he's going to be a mainstay. I just think Kendrick will be too much. Kendrick is the best, and I know him personally. He is the best. He is the most hardworking man I've ever met. And such a small stature, he managed to make this junior heavyweight title as important as the heavyweight one.
As we see here, a beautiful little Fisherman Buster-esque move, but it's not going to be enough to put away Hoshi. Hoshi, I don't entirely disagree with you. As much as I'd love to sit here and tell you that Hoshi's going to win, and God, I would be ecstatic to see him pull that off. He deserves it more than almost anybody else I can think of. But Kendrick is a whole different animal compared to a lot of what we are used to seeing. He is strong, he is fast, he is talented, and he has carried the division for such a long time. It is damn near impossible to bet against him, even in predicaments like this, where he's in, he's being pinned, he's being put into spots where realistically a lot of people are done, as we see that jumping knee, something we've seen comboed many times.
Oh, we know what
the
follows up with
roundhouse
it.
kick. And that might just be enough. And not quite. Kendrick able to get out. Powering out. But so far this has been back and forth. This has been competitive. This has been entertaining. And Hoshi's been able to hang, which is something that I think is very impressive coming off of the former young Tiger. He is hanging with the best of the best right now.
Some payback from earlier when Hoshi did that power bomb to the outside.
Absolutely. A little bit of anything you can do, I can do better coming off of the champion here. And as soon as Hoshi gets back in, quickly going to grab him around the waist. Hoshi going to fire back with the back elbow, though, and get caught and planted face first into the ground there with that headlock driver, that snapmare driver. But it's only going to get a 2. Out at a 2. And Kendrick now looking to toss him and just to the outside. No, he follows it up with a dive, but overshot it a little bit. Hoshi hugging the ropes like he did was really intelligent, but he's going to pay for it still, as the bump to the outside still wasn't pleasant. And Kendrick now, his IQ as a wrestler being put onto display. Staying on him, and more importantly, working over those legs, which I would argue is the primary weapon of Minoru Hoshi.
He's hurting on the outside, grabbing onto that knee and that leg.
The shooting
top
star.
rope, big shooting star.
Onto the outside, connecting. That is unforgiving floor out there. That is not padded. There is no mat. That hurts.
Big kitchen sink.
As here we are on the outside here, just some more back and forth. Hoshi getting the advantage here now. And working
Also
over the
working on the
leg,
leg.
the knee breaker, the dragon screw, lifting him back to his feet now.
Both men working on the legs for different reasons, though. Hoshi, he can kick with those legs, and that's what Kendrick is trying to stop that roundhouse kick. But on the other hand, Hoshi trying to stop his Hoshi trying to stop the height that Kendrick can get on those jumps, like the double moonsault rotation that he can hit, or the 630 he can hit. Trying to stop all that height and all that impact going to him.
Absolutely.
More strategies from both men.
As we hear the count out of 9 here. Hoshi showing off a little bit here as we get back into the ring. Count stops. Kendrick catches him for that crush.
Oh, inverted crush.
Hooks the leg. A 2, and Hoshi quite literally kicking out, as you can see the emphatic movement of the legs springing up as he's out of the way of the next move, though, and able to go right back on the offensive, stomping the arm and falling into a pinfall himself here.
That inverted crush is a nasty move. That's how he beat Newgate.
It is.
In that junior heavyweight rematch.
As Hoshi now putting those feet to good use. Another kick to the back, soccer ball style, stomp to the arm, lifts him up. But Kendrick spinning back kick quickly in a response. And now he's going to take him up over the top rope. Hoshi holding on. Drop kick, Hoshi out of the way. And Hoshi now going to take advantage. Catches him. And the Liger Bomb patented move of his is not going to get off. Kendrick had it scouted quick to change the pace there and take the advantage.
Just a 2 count.
And just another 2 count as the stomp to the back. Not once, but twice for good measure. And then a dragon screw from Hoshi. But Kendrick, oh, that
Away.
Superman forearm. And then he's caught him beneath the stomach. And oh, I don't even know what I'd call that there. Other than painful. As top rope. Looking for that double rotation, maybe? Oh, there it is! Beautifully executed. And Hoshi.
Just a 2 count. He's taking both his big moves, the inverted crush and the double moonsault.
And it's still not going to be enough. Hoshi is fighting like a warrior here. And I can't state enough how impressive this is, even if he does come up short. But again, it's not over by any means. Both these men still have a lot of fight left in the tank as Kendrick gets shot to the face, turns him around, and catches him with almost what I'd call an inverted cutter. I'm not sure what else I'd necessarily say about that. Jumping neck breaker, chop to the chest from Hoshi in response, as they go back and forth. Hoshi looking to set him up in the corner, maybe declines, was looking to drag him back towards that fireball logo middle of the ring, but Kendrick fights back, elbows, and Hoshi able to regain his advantage and just stun guns him up top. And then off the ropes we go, long run here, elbow, and Kendrick out of the way. Grappled up again. Up he goes.
Man, already going 10 minutes in this match.
Crucifix bomb. Down he goes. Not going to look for the pin
though.
No, instead he's going to opt to work on the arm. A double foot stomp to the arm. That's not a pretty technique, but it sure is effective. Especially with all these elbows that we've seen out of Hoshi. The striking has been mixed up from his normal pattern. We've seen a lot of elbows, a lot of chops, being a little bit different in this match than his normal routine as he slams him against the corner, tosses him out afterwards. But Kendrick always able to respond, get right back up. Dr. Bomb. Not going to opt for the pin. Back up top, and this is a long jump. This is a bold choice as he goes for the elbow and connects to the back of the neck. Is that going to be enough? That long elbow from Kendrick. 2, and not enough. Hoshi kicking out. And he lives to see another day.
Kendrick is getting desperate with these pins. He's been going for more and more pins as the match has been going on longer and longer.
Up on the
shoulders. I think he's just trying to end this match.
Oh, that fireman's carry into the stun gun. And then, crosses the legs. Big shot to the face. Hoshi now taking the advantage, but again, that spinning heel kick, that spinning back kick out of Kendrick. And he whiffs on that clothesline. Hoshi, I don't know if you saw it, even when he was rattled, he was able to step back out of the way of that. Kendrick was whiffing on it, but then he gets caught anyways because Hoshi's just...
Kendrick.
He's in a daze here.
Even if he misses these moves, like on the outside, big short story there, even if he misses, he's straight on the attack. He's always there to counter it or something.
Absolutely, and he's just not... He's not taking anything lying down. Everything has an answer from both men so far, but Kendrick has just been so... I don't even know... Aggressive might be the word I choose to use. Every mistake, he has something to react to. His mistakes don't even feel like mistakes. He slips up and he immediately corrects it. As again, that Statner driver going to bury him face first into the mat. And there's only so many times that you can have that happen before it starts to take its effect on you, to take its toll. And Hoshi, nearly 15 minutes into this match, has to be exhausted as the inverted crush comes out again. 1, 2, and no, not enough. It's just not enough as Hoshi is out again. Onto the arm. Drop kick to the neck. Springboard. Cross body block to the back of Hoshi, and he quickly fires back with that beautiful kitchen sink. And oh man, here we go. Poised, ready, the roundhouse. That might have sent him just out. Hoshi excited, grabbing him, dragging him as far away from the ropes as he possibly can, rolling him over, but this might have been too much time. 1, 2, and oh my lord. Kendrick out again. Hoshi not taking any time, quickly going for that flash elbow, but Kendrick just was prepared and catches him into a fisherman suplex. You can see the back of Hoshi.
Kendrick has been playing the powerhouse in this match.
That he has. Did you see that?
He's been playing it well.
Beautiful suplex, but you can tell the back of Hoshi is starting to bother him. Every time he takes one of those moves, the shooting star connects a third time into the cover. 1, 2, and not enough. But you can see every time he takes a move onto that back, onto the upper shoulder blades, it hurts, and you can see that he's stung by it. As now, lapel lock, the arm trap into the crossface. This could be enough here. Hoshi has nowhere to go.
It's so much damage to Hoshi.
But Hoshi is resilient as ever, breaks the grip, and fires with a strike down to the chest, holding the arm. He's tired, he's sore, but he is not going to tap out. I think that was more of a prove it than anything. Kendrick, not known for his submissions, I think was just trying to beat Hoshi at his own game, so to speak. And here we go again, showcasing that power, the athletic power of Kendrick as he goes from corner to corner, driving him from side to side. Hoshi goes for the roundhouse. Kendrick out of the way. Beautiful strike. 6-1 line. Oh, it connects, but not fully, as Hoshi almost struck back into it and is firing away with knees now. But Kendrick not taking any time on the ground, immediately trying to get back to his feet, but Hoshi's going to grab an arm and boot him square in the jaw, follows that up with that flash elbow. Quick soccer ball kick to the back. And these chops, the kick, just a striking clinic into the corner, but Kendrick ducks his way out, only to find himself getting struck more. He has to fight back. This is an absolute obliteration on the feet, as he ducks the roundhouse and gets caught with the wheel kick anyways, and now Hoshi staying on him, working over the leg, the knee. You can't jump with no legs underneath you. As Hoshi now feels he's done enough, the striking just might be enough to overwhelm the champion, and oh my god, I thought that was 3. I thought it was 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion kicking out of the deep 2, but Hoshi, this is a patented Hoshi maneuver. The armbar, the leg lock, he hooks them both. You can't move them.
That both in.
And he's got it in deep, he's wrenching. And look at the flailing. Look at the flailing from the junior champion. He has nowhere to go. But Hoshi doesn't think he had it. Kendrick maybe just not going to tap. Hoshi couldn't get what he wanted out of that submission, opting to let it go, and Kendrick's going to find an opportunity in that to fight back with that beautiful dragon screw and then go right after the arms of Hoshi, dropping a knee onto the arm. And then a soccer ball kick to the back on his own. And then Hoshi fires back with a shot. Up on the shoulders. But Kendrick go behind. Adjusts himself, grabs him. Looking for... Twisted into an armbar.
An armbar.
But Hoshi able to get his legs out from underneath him, but Kendrick holds on. And he's able to hook the arm.
No.
And looking maybe just to pull back on this one and just snapping away at it. That hurts to watch. I cannot imagine how it hurts to take, as now Kendrick going to set him up into the corner. But Hoshi, quick kick, inverting their positions. Going to make him meet turnbuckle pad here. And then, what is this from Hoshi? Up on that middle rope. Just a nice little lifting suplex. Not quite a superplex, but an assisted suplex. Maybe just his arms weren't feeling strong enough there. Good use of the buckle pad as he drops a knee and then falls into a cover. And that's going to be another 2 out of the 2. Not quite enough. Hoshi kind of asking the ref, what more does he need to do? Counting it on his hands there. And then, the leaping kick is reversed, shot to the back. And then, quick strike combination stomp. jaw jacked with that knee strike.
I don't think we've seen Hoshi in this much pain.
I don't think so either. And Kendrick is up top just waiting for Hoshi to get up. It looks like he has something planned here. Stockman, the Dragon Rana attempt caught. Liger Bomb.
Liger Bomb.
That was stellar from Minoru Hoshi. And then he quickly hooks the legs, figure four, and snaps him back. Oh, that was amazing to watch. As the Dragon Screw comes out, as both these men have worked over their legs so much, it must be hard to walk. It's hard to imagine.
Going 20 minutes.
It's hard to imagine they won't be limping out of the arena after all this. El Kendrick up top. He must be thinking something. Oh, they're both standing. What is this? Oh, the Rana! Launching from both. Hoshi all the way to the Fireball logo, and Kendrick even making some distance. 1, 2, and Hoshi powers out at him too. Unbelievable. And now Kendrick taunting him up. He stands up, the knee strike, the neck breaker, the combination into the shooting star. And then up top. What do we got here? Double rotation? It looks like it. 1, 2, and it hits. The double rotation moonsault. 1, 2, and that is not enough. The master of the god arts himself, and then a Lion Salt misdirection, changing directions in air flawlessly. As this has been an insane display from both these men, 20 minutes plus into the title match, and they are still fighting. Beautiful job. And then he just springs himself back in and opts for a bottom rope springboard moonsault. Just effortless. Oh, he rolls under the strike, but then get caught anyways. Hoshi just knows where you're going at all times. Looking for a Michinoku driver in behind. And we're going to get that inverted DDT out of Kendrick. Soccer ball kick to the back. And back to the arm here. Got it with a knee drop. And then another kick to the back. And then another kick to the back. And look at the way Hoshi writhes every time he gets hit in the back. Kendrick pulls him in. Again going to the arm. Again going for that arm bar. And it looks like he might try and snap away at that arm one more time. Pulling at it. Hooking it around. Grabbing onto the other side. Hoshi kicking. As even more, he has the knee on across the back. Just so much pressure as again another Lion Salt. It's unbelievable to watch. And Kendrick rolls away and he runs in on his own. They collide, they butt heads, but a chop, an overhand chop gets caught, and Kendrick catches him with a judo throw-esque maneuver and looks to go to the middle rope this time. Oh, the middle rope shooting star meets knees. Hoshi. Elbow.
The elbow drop.
Staggers to his feet, but falls into the pin. 1, 2, and oh, that's not going to be enough. A kick out. And drops him down. And oh, here come more knees.
On their last legs.
Both of these men definitely exhausted. I feel tired, and I've just been calling the match. The shot dodged by Hoshi. He got in behind, caught him, lifts him. Oh, that spinning sit out. And then in behind, but Kendrick, that enzigiri, beautifully executed. And oh, Hoshi, too tired to get to his feet. He dodged it. No, the roundhouse. He got him. He got him. I can't even formulate a sentence. He caught him with the roundhouse. That's got to be it. 2, and oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, the graduate turned champion. Minoru Hoshi has just pinned Kendrick and become Fireball's junior heavyweight champion after a masterclass of a title. I don't have words.
That was the best performance of both men's careers.
Absolutely stellar from both men. Kendrick made one mistake, and it just sealed the deal. Hoshi,
the beautiful top rope.
Hoshi was too sore. He was too tired. He couldn't get up. and that clothesline missed over his head. Hoshi knew what he had to do. He saw his chance, and he took it. You know, kicking for the stars. And what else is there to say? He did it. A new champion. El Tigre, even though he got slapped in the face earlier tonight, has to be proud of his trainee making it this far. As Minoru Hoshi stands in front of you and I, your new Fireball Champion.
Tonight, we'll celebrate all love.
And we move forward on to, I believe this is our co-main event of the movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Co-main event, baby.
Our semi-main is here. We see our first ever Fireball Women's World's Championship match, and making her way to the ring right now. Excuse me, I'm still burnt out after that junior title match. This is Mina Takegawa, a Fireball upstart in the women's division, and one of the 4 women who are going to be out here tonight in this fatal 4-way.
I think Mina, if anything, Mina might be the favorite in this matchup to win that belt.
I mean, after the showcase she had, both in that tag match and if you want to go all the way back to the Battle of Atlantis in that tournament as well, Mina certainly is a favorite. She has been on a roll, and she is very fun and exciting to watch. So I certainly can't say I'd be too upset seeing her have herself a wild performance here tonight. But here we see somebody else who I think people might not be giving enough credit to, as we see Natsuko Yamura. A Fireball
Natsuko, bro. She is a powerhouse in this matchup. When we saw her last time in the tag title match. Not tag title match. I know I said I wanted to see him fight Big Country, but I think she was dominating everyone in that matchup. What strength in her arm, hands.
Yeah, she was a driving force. Absolutely a powerhouse of a woman who proved herself quite a ways in that tag team match. She was probably the main reason they won that match. Her strength and her brutality was enough. As here we see goddamn production, absolutely. But here we see our third Yuki Yokota. And she is somebody who I think a lot of people maybe aren't talking about enough in terms of somebody who could win the title. She is a very mysterious figure to most of the Fireball world. I think she could.
Let's talk about it, because in that tag match she was the most resilient.
She was.
We all saw that tag match. Melody didn't want to get in that goddamn ring.
Absolutely.
So Yuki was taking all the offense. She was getting beat down, and she kept going, kicking out. Her moveset as well. Her moveset is so diverse, finishing with the Joker driver and a boom iron. It's a beautiful moveset filled with so many hard-hitting moves that could end the match.
Absolutely, and I think it's one of those things that people will have to come to appreciate it, because it's not very often you find somebody who knows themselves so well, and her partner in that tag match and the woman making her way to the ring right now is somebody I think might be the overall favorite to win the match, but I would be quite disappointed to see win. Melody is a wild card of a woman. As we saw in the tag match, she just wanted no part of it, especially no part of Mina Takegawa, as the two of them don't seem to get along all too well. But she's here tonight, and she's here with a chance to claim gold. So you gotta wonder, was that tag match really her preserving her energy? Does she?
That was her scouting out some people that she might not have known so well.
Yeah, and
like Natsuko and Yuki.
Right, and even more importantly than that, you know, does that come back to help her, or does that come back to hurt her in a situation like tonight, where we have
We'll see.
4 people in the ring? You know, this is a wild card for all intents and purposes. You never know what you're going to get with this many options, with this many what-ifs. You never know who's gonna have themselves a night, so to speak. And here we are underway as we see all 4 of these women match up. Mina and Kota on one side, and Natsuko and Melody on the other, as Mina quickly falls into a pin, looking to, you know, get out of dodge pretty quickly here. And I can't say I blame her too much.
Now this match is elimination, by the way.
It is.
Meaning that, you know, that when someone gets pinned, there will be no one to help break it up.
This is all on you, exactly. You have to prove yourself against all 3 of the other women in this match. There is nobody who's going to help you, nobody who's going to save you. Unlike the tag match, there is, you know, there is only one winner here, and nobody cares to take care of you. You know, we're not babysitting.
Analyze this match. You just got yourself, and
Exactly.
that's really all you need when you're these women. These women are some of the best in the world right now.
Absolutely.
Natsuko and Yuki are with a beautiful suplex. Natsuko and Yuki, they're not as known as the other 2, but they do still have power in their hands. They do still have that talent to be champion.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think that's the thing, right? Is everybody has something to prove, because even if you're known, even if you are a big name, you know, name means nothing if you can't showcase it, if you can't prove anything. And you know, I think, be it man, be it woman, you wrestle to be a champion. And I think if you can't be a champion, then your name doesn't mean much of anything. And this is a chance for, you know, those names to live up to their name. And these new women, these ones rising onto the scene, this is a chance for them to prove themselves, to show that their names deserve to be etched in history just as much as any other names. As Melody and Natsuko are absolutely going at it in the ring, and Mina seems to have the upper hand on Yuki here. She goes for that beautiful drop kick to the outside. Natsuko finally getting the advantage over Psycho inside the ring, dropping shot after shot.
And they're just brawling inside that ring.
Absolutely, as the action all spills to the outside here. Melody, unsurprisingly, reaching for a weapon, as if anybody was going to do it, it would be her. She is a nutcase. Mina on the outside here, looking for a suplex. Yuki and able to connect, whereas Natsuko just tossing Melody around. Falls do have to take place inside the ring, though, if I'm not mistaken, so, you know, as much as they are brawling on the outside, we will not see a finish until they spill back in. So,
both the winners of the tag match do have the advantage right now. They're working with each other right now, honestly. Picking off both Melody and Yuki. Keeping it fair, maybe trying to get a one-on-one between the 2 to end it.
There could be a mutual respect there. They haven't really switched up opponents. It's been a very consistent 1-to-1 on all ends here. So,
Side of the ring. Melody in the ring waiting for Natsuko to get in. Natsuko kind of circling around. Oh, going for the chair.
Melody's going to meet her with some kicks.
Right away. On the outside, Mina getting thrown about by Yuki. Torque. Oh God. The wrist control is disgusting.
Mina going to make her way inside the ring and maybe distracted Melody a little bit there. She definitely overshot her target. Mina is able to catch Yuki as soon as she gets into the ring with that suplex, though. Bridging, and it's not going to be enough to get the fall. as this match has kind of just evolved into a little bit of chaos. Everybody in and out, up and down, and oh, here we go. The standoff I think a lot of people may have been waiting for between Psycho and Takegawa, but Mina just tossing her out of the ring and, for lack of better terms, holding up as a queen of the castle here.
Yeah, the last woman standing right now.
Absolutely, which is a big statement to make in a match like this when there are 3 other opponents. To be the sole one standing, it makes a difference, you know. That definitely says something, as now we see Yuki and Natsuko in the ring, Psycho, Takegawa outside the ring going at it. Psycho getting the advantage as she goes through beautiful Northern Lights into the
brainbuster. Yuki looking for a weapon under the ring. They fall back. No one used to. Melody, on the other hand, chair being a lot of use.
Yeah, just absolute chaos. Mina tossing her over into the barricade and then getting into the ring as we see 3 women in the ring, and then of course it's Melody outside, lacking a little bit behind. Mina able to knock the bat out of Natsuko's hands, and this is the first time we've seen the 2 of them have any sort of fight type of interaction here, and Mina ends up backslide driving Melody, and she runs, gets out of dodge.
To the outside.
To the outside, you see a ladder put into play now as all 4.
A ladder?
All 4 are just beating on each other here on the outside. There is no order, all chaos in this match at this moment.
No one eliminated just yet, still.
This is true. Nobody has been eliminated yet. Mina sliding the ladder into the ring. Melody just there. The ladder getting knocked around already. And Mina's going to roll through. Beautiful super kick. And is that going to be enough? Not quite, as Melody able to get back up. But Mina going to opt for the corner. Maybe looking for that skywalk. And I think she is. There it is. Beautifully executed. Into the cover. 2. And oh, not going to be enough. These 2 back and forth going at it. You can tell there's a dislike there as now Natsuko gets into the ring, and Mina and Natsuko, as much as they may have that friendly, the handshake, so to speak, of not to, inflict too much damage onto each other yet, at least that we've seen, they sure aren't afraid to go at it either. Neither of them, wasting their time. Is a beautiful power slam out of Natsuko Imura here, and then just quickly up, grabbing her and tossing her around. Mina definitely at a power disadvantage in this matchup. Natsuko. Oh, beautifully executed.
Emerald Flame.
Is that going to be enough? Not quite. Mina able to fight out and fight to see another day.
There on the outside, Yuki and Psycho still really back and forth. Eric crashed those.
Into the ring once more, and then right back out. I definitely appreciate how much everybody is fighting. There's no laid back. Nobody doesn't want to win this match. Everybody is showing just how bad they want this title. And oh, Melody, the stunner. Natsuko goes for that lariat, but Mina's out of the way, and the Yuki is going to get taken out here by Psycho, and we are down 1. Now down to a triple threat for this title, as Mina and Melody back to fighting again. Melody tossing Mina aside, and then oh, she's going to follow, actually leaving Natsuko alone in the ring. Bold choice there. But Natsuko not willing to stay out of the action, quick to follow, which I respect. In a match like this, you could play it very selfishly and just hide. She's got a table and she's going to bring it into the ring and look to, you know, be proactive in this match. She wants to win. As again the brawling spills outside once more, and it's been continuous at this point. The ring has almost been void for most of this match.
Kendo stick in her hand.
There is Mina swinging for the fences with that kendo stick. This match has just descended into pure chaos in the most fun way. And here we go, a double team move here from two people who I don't really imagine double team very often.
Yes, you got team with anybody if you want to get that win.
And oh, not going to be enough to put away Mina there as the pinfall attempt was made. Oh, that forearm springing. As it's just down to Mina and Melody. Melody going to hit the ropes. Dropkick attempt pushed away by Mina. Mina with the mean forearm. Another one. Leg kick. Chop. Oh, roundhouse. Spins her around. Oh, that beautiful bicycle knee.
Beautiful combination.
And then, oh, hey. Just a quick little elbow to the leg there. A little bit of showmanship from Mina. Always having fun when in the ring. But Natsuko quickly gets in, up on the shoulders, looking for some variant of a electric chair, but Melody's down and out of that, able to take control, and again looking for that double team with Mina, but Natsuko had it scouted. They are going to crash coconuts there, so to speak. It's belly to belly for her trouble. Mina, oh! Just sweeping her legs, her back hit the chair, and then hitting her with a double foot stomp. And then a stomp to the arm. And one more for good measure. Maybe two more for good measure. As she keeps going. The arm becoming a quick and easy target. As the drag in.
That lariat.
That lariat is her finish, and Mina up top. She can fly. And the beautiful senton bomb connects. But she might have hit her tailbone on the chair there, and that certainly doesn't feel good. But what is Melody doing?
This is elimination, Melody.
Melody breaks up the pin. Mina, not satisfied with that, decides to skywalk Psycho and into the pin attempt. 1, 2, and that's gonna... No, it's not gonna be it for Melody.
Melody might have just cost herself there, honestly.
Yeah, as Mina rolls out of the ring, and now it's Melody alone with Natsuko. And you can't help but feel like if Melody gets beaten here, this was something she did to herself. She decided to hit Mina with the bat and break up what may have been a surefire finish. A rookie mistake from the most veteran in the match, not something you'd expect to see. Or maybe it's just, maybe Melody really does not like Mina that much. As here we see... Oh, is that an Anaconda Vice? It is. And that's going to do it. Melody tapping out to Natsuko's Anaconda Vice. And, oh, she kicks Mina. Mina drops the table. And this might spell trouble for Takegawa. Oh, no. There we go. And oh, the crossbody. It connects. Flattens her, and oh, Mina stumbling to her feet. And there it is.
Explosion.
The Flosion. 1, 2, and 3. Natsuko. She does it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've crowned our first ever Fireball Women's World Champion. It's none other than Natsuko Yamura. And not to discredit her win, but it does feel like this may be a different story if Melody Saito doesn't take a bat to the back of Mina Takagawa during a pinfall attempt.
I think Melody got ahead of herself. She really wanted to, fight Mina. I guess she really wanted to go after. I don't know, the emotions maybe. The
emotions overwhelmed her, and instead of her or even Mina being champion, we now see Natsuko with that crown. Congratulations to her. And here we are, everybody. We have made it to what may be one of the most anticipated Fireball matches of all time. Our Triple Threat World Heavyweights Championship bout. As tonight we are going to see this man right here get another shot for the belt that I feel like he believes he deserved a long time ago. After coming up short against our world champion, Sakazuki, he has been nothing but a thorn in his side and caused plenty of issues.
You can't forget though, this man does kind of deserve this shot. He beat Katsura Arakawa, the former world champion before Sakazuki.
He did. No, and I can't take anything away from him. He is every bit as good as he says he is, but he is also just, he goes about it the wrong way. There's a definite lack of respect and care that he throws just kind of to the wind. And while to a certain extent I respect it, he's been very disrespectful to a lot of people on his way on this journey to the top. And man who's never done that is the former world champion. Since he's returned from injury, he's been wonderful to have around. And as much as he may not have beat Kaito, he never really did lose that belt. He never really did, cause any trouble. He is a man's man. He is a man of the people. He is a fan favorite. I mean, it's hard not to like this guy.
He has the heart of a champion, man. He has the heart of a champion. Ever since he came back from injury, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been every bit. Every bit is good. Every bit is entertaining. Every bit is lovable. I mean, he looks like a champion. He sounds like a champion. He acts like a champion. And tonight, that's no different. Look at this. Look at this gear. Can we talk about this gear for a moment?
Looking like a king.
Absolutely.
And this man has competed everywhere since injury. Ever since he came back from injury, he's been in Orton. He's been to Ammo. He's put on classics against Ichi in Ammo and Orton. He put on classics again. He was in the finals of the boycott time of the Battle of the Medalists. This man is a foe for Sakazuki and Kaito.
Absolutely, and he is a genuine threat to take the belt. I mean, I know it's not that Kaito isn't, but like, if there is anybody that you can look at and just go, wow, I mean, if he could take it, it's him. But the champion, look at this presentation. Sakazuki. I mean, Need I say more? Look at him. The cape, the belt, the new gear. He is the Taiga Kira. He is the Slayer of the Tigers. He is the Fireball World Champion. And the evolution of him, even just in his time in Fireball, is something to behold, is it not? He looks amazing.
He's a Fireball Heavyweight Champion, baby. That's Fireball Heavyweight Champion. And he's dressed for it too, dressed for battle.
Absolutely.
For a main event of Showdown, he is dressed for it.
He is, and you know, I think his look, his saunter to the ring, the way he walks holding that title, the way he's looking around, he is determined. I feel like he is out, not necessarily out for blood, that's not the correct word. He is out here to keep his title. He is out here with a mission, and it is to remain the Fireball World Heavyweight Champion. It is to continue to show everybody who doubted him, to, you know, silence those doubts, to prove that he is all that good. As here we see what is on the line tonight. Here we see what we're fighting for when we step into the Fireball ring. Everybody who shows up here, this is what they're after, and there it is, held high. Kaito, Arakawa, Sakazuki, all three men. This one not elimination. This is first fall to the finish, and we are underway. And Kaito and Katsuro immediately going for it. As here we see Sakazuki with that double arm bulldog, and Kaito off into the corner, and quick kick, but he catches it, sending Sakazuki into the corner. Shot, blocked, kick to the stomach, up kick, and you know, this is one of those things where I think nobody's really friends in this match. This is going to be a fight to the finish. Nobody is going to help one another. Nobody is in favor of one another. Whoever wins, wins. And I think I don't think it's unfair to say that. I think realistically, this is going to be a war. As you know, there's a pop-up kick onto Katsuro. The innovation we've seen out of all these men. Kaito with some quick shots, big one there, and then draping him.
I mean, there has to be a bit of respect here from Arakawa and Sakazuki, because on the last Fireball episode, Kaito did come out to attack Sakazuki, and Arakawa was there to make the save.
Yeah, but I mean, this is no respect. Both these men should understand it, or no disrespect rather. But this is a world title match. You know, everything's on the line. We're laying it all on the line here. And I don't want to say that it doesn't matter who your friends are, because that's not necessarily true. But like, you got to take what you got to take. If you've got to beat up your friend, if you've got to pin your friend, you got to do it. There's no excuses here. And Kaito, as much as I hate to admit it, Kaito might have the best mindset for that. Kaito was born to be a world champion. He has no love lost for anybody or anything. And I think that benefits you in a situation like this. Sakazuki, the Bulldog. But Sakazuki and Katsuro, while both being world champion, while both being incredible wrestlers, while both, you know, having a great reign so far, neither of them have the lack of care, the lack of responsibility, for lack of better terms, that Kaito does. Kaito doesn't care. And that's the only way I can put it. He would stomp out his father. He would rip somebody's eye out. He would go to lengths beyond your wildest imaginations to win this world title. I don't know that Sakazuki, I don't know that Katsuro are willing to reach the levels that this man is. Kaito has shown that disrespect and that disgusting side that he has. Last time Sakazuki and Kaito faced, he had came out with the El Tigre mask, showing that disrespect to his family. Kaito isn't above any level of disrespect or
are cheap tactics to win. He wants that world title. He's hungry for it. He thinks he wants. He knows that he needs it now. But it just comes down to this triple threat. And right now, Arakawa is showing him why he doesn't deserve it. These 10 punches in the corner.
Absolutely. And, you know, one thing I will say, though, is regardless to the disrespect and the mind games, is Kaito is always just one step ahead in terms of the wrestling aspect, too. I believe that this is probably the most evenly matched triple threat you'll ever find in Fireball. But, you know, you look at these guys, and they all have such big, glaring strengths about them. Not a lot screams weakness about any of these guys. Sakazuki is the world champion. You can't be weak and be a world champion. He has had insults hurled his way, mind games, he's been attacked, he's been looked down upon, he's been told that he doesn't deserve that title, and he continues to fight. He continues to prove week in and week out why he is the champion, why he deserves to be the champion, and why people shouldn't doubt him. Katsuro coming back off injury, you know, not a lot of people can rebound and stay in that same prime position, but Katsuro didn't even blink. He stayed in a world champion caliber area. He has never once faltered from that. And then Kaito, that beautiful DDT by Sakazuki, by the way. But Kaito, you can say what you will about him, but he has done a great job of just being the villain, and I think he embraces that. He doesn't feel any shame that he has beaten on Sakazuki. He has beaten on Katsuro. He has taken cheap shots. He has insulted them. He has, you know, called Sakazuki shitty little tiger boy. And all these things, these play a big factor into the roles, into the way that they fight, into who they are and what they've become, and what they will become as time goes on.
I don't know. I think Sakazuki has done a great job of not playing these mind games that Kaito has been playing. Sakazuki coming out tonight in that gear, hiding his face, kind of showing why he's a champion. He can be a Stone Cold Killer. He can be a fun guy. He can be a nice guy. He can be the hero that people want. But when he flips that switch, he flips the fucking switch.
Absolutely. I think that, like you said, that gear, that look on his face, that determination in his eye, the way he walked to the ring, holding that title, it speaks volumes. As now we see him taking, like we said, you know, does he have that switch? Can he do it? And here he's telling us that he can. Up on the shoulders, Valley of the Tiger, Busaiku knee, quick follow from Kaito. Quite a quick sequence there into the pin, excuse me. And it's not going to be enough to take out the world champion. Not going to be enough for Kaito to become world champion. But as I was saying there, you know, you see the way he put him on the shoulders, the way he shouldered that man that he considers a friend and was able to hit him with the Valley of the Tigers, the way that he was able to, you know, flip that switch. I think it's very important, and I think it speaks volumes to the kind of champion Sakazuki not only is, but the kind of champion he wants to be, the kind of person he wants to be. And it's been amazing to watch. As now he could be in trouble, though, as Kaito up on the shoulders, but he stun guns him over onto the top rope, looking to head up top, maybe go for that foot stomp that he has become so prolific. The kendo stick. We've seen weapons be used before from all of these men. As Sakazuki taking a moment, letting them fight, pandering to the crowd a little bit, and here we see, of course, back for them. Kaito's going to send them both into the corner. Oh. And just launching Sakazuki like a weapon. As Kaito now stomping on the fingers and the arm of Arakawa, working away on him. Looking into the corner.
Maybe go for the punt kick.
Maybe he's thinking about it. And we've seen how devastating that kick can be. The way that ran through people, the injuries that it amounted to throughout that whole tournament at Burning Blood, the way that it took out his opponents, it beat Arakawa.
Yeah, it did. But that is an injured Arakawa, and Arakawa's shoulder is still bugging him as it should. I mean, dude has not been resting as he should. He has been everywhere, as I said. He's been Ammo or Pro. Fighting in Fireball. He has been fighting everyone and anyone he can get his hands on. And I don't know if that's going to help him in the long run. getting that ring rust off him, or it's gonna make him lose. It's gonna cost him this match being so active as he shouldn't be.
He is incredibly active. There is not a lazy bone in his body. He is too determined to just sit by idle. As here we see a fall attempt from Sakazuki. Katsura going to break it up at all. The Toothless Tiger. He pays for breaking it up, but Kaito gonna just suplex him. Maybe should look for the pin, but Kaito deciding to continue to work away at Sakazuki as goes for something. Sakazuki, though, able to just sprint past him, but Kaito not taking too kindly to that, going to grab him up here, snatch him into a cravat, and toss him. And Katsura telling him to bring it, but Kaito electing to stay on top of Sakazuki and go for a fall.
Distracted with Sakazuki.
Maybe not paying attention as Katsura is able to take advantage, break up the pin, and get on the offensive here. Big overhand shot to the neck, to the chest, and right after Sakazuki now gets him up. Beautifully done there with that Shodown style slam. Sakazuki though with the up kick. Those feet of his, those legs of his are such a dangerous weapon. His most dangerous weapon for sure. As now we see him pounce on the offensive. The stomps and into the corner. Up top maybe. Sakazuki might be thinking 450 here. No. Elects for the elbow drop. Wow. He was standing up, flattening him to the floor. That's got to hurt. And that's going to be a pinfall attempt. 1, 2, and that might have been enough had Takahashi not made the save. Quick kick. And then one in response from Kaito. Another shot from Kaito. Goes, grabs an exploder attempt. No. Elbow out of it as Sakazuki kicked to the leg here and looking for that DDT. Perfect. And I think he might have made Kaito bleed with that one. And Kaito, not afraid to bleed his own blood, not afraid to bleed for that title, for what he believes in, as he tosses Katsura to the outside, and this is the chance.
We have the rematch. We have the rematch from Burning Blood. One-on-one between Kaito and Sakazuki.
And this is a chance for one of them to run away with a victory. Katsura, though, quick to respond, as he could see that Sakazuki was getting the advantage. He just slaps the taste out of his mouth, leads into a combo, finishing with a forearm, but firing back as Sakazuki, mid-kick, gut kick, another mid-kick attempt caught by Katsura, kicks to the leg, and then he gets him, tosses him into the corner, and then turns his attention to Kaito. And Kaito going to toss him into the corner, rolls reversed like the last time, and Kaito this time going to use Katsura as a weapon. Katsura bumping into Sakazuki, rolling out of the ring. Exhaustion taking over, and oh man, Kaito into that corner. Looks like he's going to that place again. You can see him pacing, and he's looking for the kill. Get up, no! Quick punch, able to knock him away. Knee lift, inverted Rana.
Kaito's been very human, to say the least. He's been hesitant with that punt kick. I don't know if it's because he's scared of injuring someone, or he's cautious someone else is going to get in the ring.
Either way, Katsura just saved him from a buzzsaw kick, which assuredly would have ended this match. He's flexing, screaming at Katsura, but Katsura and Sakazuki enthralled in their own little matchup here. As Sakazuki gets him up, back suplex, kip up. The energy from the world champion never fades as he hits a leg drop, and Kaito was just waiting in the corner, but Sakazuki is far too aware of what's going on. Kick to the back, stomp, kick to the front, is caught. Kaito, beautiful dragon screw leg whip. And then here he goes off the ropes, gets caught by Katsura. Katsura, no, not on the full Nelson, but gets him with a straight jacket and runs into a toothless tiger. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That might be enough. 1, 2, and he did it. Sakazuki, he's done it. The world champion has retained his title in this triple threat, and I can't imagine either of the challengers all too happy with that result. But man, what a match it was. Back and forth, the action continued.
Powers took it so much abuse that whole match from both men. I think that was the game strategy. Go after Arakawa. It's the biggest friend in this match, being former world champion.
Absolutely, and you know, as you can tell here, you know, it seems like they're both exhausted. As you can see Sakazuki laying there celebrating his victory. And oh, what the
oh!
I think Kaito snapped. He just blunt kicked the world champion. And
Kaito, that's... Oh my... Going after Ark, come on.
This is...
Kaito, he's obsessed with that world title. He wants that world title. He can't have it. No one can.
and he's lost it. Punt kicking the champion. And
no, he's lining up for it.
He's after. Oh, it's El Tigre. El Tigre. And he's come to
Tigre back out here.
He's screaming at Kaito. What is it, Kaito?
No, whoa!
He pushed the owner.
That's not one of the.
No, he can't be doing this. What is this guy? Cut it, guys.
No.
Guys, you gotta cut.
No.
Cut the feed. Cut the feed. Quick, cut the feed.
No,